Okay, so we are on Stellar League Devlog number 5, and this one introduces the ability for the Sentinel, which is the second ship in the game. So the Sentinel's ability is Guardian, and we can see here it allowed the Sentinel to place a wall in the arena. And there are a few nuances to the wall, so let me start over. So the wall that gets placed is the color of the team of the Sentinel that places it. Right there you can see the ship gets a trampoline effect. So any ship that's on the same team as the wall gets this trampoline effect that just sends the ship in the direction that the wall is facing at a fixed speed. So it happened again there. You don't have to be in the Sentinel, you could be in any ship as long as you're in the same team. Similar to the S.E.S.A, how long you hold down the charge determines how far away you place the wall. So that's what's happening right here. And you'll also notice the ball does not get the trampoline effect. So the ball just bounces off of the Sentinel wall just like it would off of any other surface in the game. Unless a certain condition is fulfilled, so we'll come back to that. Yeah, I think this is an interesting ability. It definitely allows for more kind of like, complexity and creativity in how you do ball control compared to the blink. I think the blink is a little more like, aggro and momentum control oriented, where this one's more clever with the angles and whatnot. I missed one thing there. So there is a limitation on the Guardian, so you can only have one Sentinel wall up at a time. So you can see here, I place another one and the old one instantly dissolves. If you don't place a new one, it will dissolve after 20 seconds. So all walls have a temporary life. So here I'm in the S.E.S.A. We can see I still get the trampoline effect because I'm on the same team as the wall. Now I will try blinking through the wall. So if you do blink through a wall of the same color as your team, it allows you to pass through it. So you can see there, pass through it. If the ball is charged with the same color as the wall team, it will also get the trampoline effect. So that's the condition there to get the ball to trampoline as well. So I think this is interesting in terms of team play dynamics. If a Sentinel and S.E.S.A can coordinate, or whether it's a coordinated strategy or it's just like a on-the-fly situational kind of thing, like an opportunistic thing. I think it just allows for this, scenario where a charged ball and the teammate can bounce off the wall like this and be floating at the same speed, so it's like very easy to do a follow-up shot. Yeah, I think that's that for the S.E.S.A being on the same team as the wall. So yeah, if you try to blink through an opponent wall, it will disable your ship, just like getting disabled by an opponent blink. So 3 seconds of dead ship. And I think I show it again here. So yeah, in this case, I'm trying to blink through the wall, but I also went through the ball, so the ball got charged, but I still got disabled. So it takes into account the order of things you pass through. The last nuance is this. So yeah, so if you hit a ball that's charged with the opposite color of the wall through the wall, it destroys the wall. That was a lot of saying wall again and again. I think it makes sense though. So yeah, since it's charged purple and it's the blue team's wall, it goes through it. So yeah, I think this just makes, Sentinel walls a little less OP, and it also just makes the blink a little more relevant. You kind of want to have the ball charged in your team color to kind of bypass any Sentinel plays that the opposing team is trying to set up or things like that. Is all in theory though, so I'm very curious to see how this actually pans out in play tests. So this will definitely be the next thing that we try in play tests, and other than that, you know, the third ship is being worked on, and I am curious to try a couple different game modes, and I'll see where that goes. I want to try like a big arena mode, which is a little more like an abstract and natural environment as opposed to like this fixed Rocket League style arena, and try a different win condition or objectives and stuff like that. And then I also want to try like a racetrack, just because I think these ships are interesting to maneuver in different contexts, not just the Rocket League one. Yeah, I think that's it. That's where we're at. You know, the same message as last video. If you're interested in the project or interested in playtesting, I'll leave my contact information in the description. And yeah, looking forward to the next playtest. All right, peace.